some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Now here's Brunson. Can't hit from in close.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Over Brunson. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Garland showing some awareness on the pick and roll, breaking down the defense on the pick and roll action.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. After the basket by New York, back to Strus. 5 on the clock. From about 16, no good, off the front rim.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Achua's checked in for Anunoby. Bridges passes to Achua. Back to Bridges. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Outside Mitchell. Allen outside. Mobley outside. Outside Hunter. From deep, Mitchell. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns passes to Brunson. Outside Achua. Here's Hart. Fires from deep. Fires hitting the triple. And that ties it up.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Outside Hunter. And another miss by Cleveland. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Bridges. Hart's got 6.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
Pass to Hunter. They need this. Chalk up 2 there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Achua with a screen. Hart can't hit. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Mobley passes to Garland. Hunter on the wing. Back to Garland. Here's Mobley. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. New York out in front, leading by a point. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one. but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Okoro, then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Green in at the 2. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Now here's Mobley. He's scoreless. Throws it up high. Hunter finds Mobley. Hunter, good.
I like to see Hunter get there on the inside. Not an easy shot. Still knocks it down.
Achua with a screen. Pass to Payne. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Green. The Cavs trailing. Here's Jerome. Mobley outside. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Hunter. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Achua with a screen on Strus. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Now here's Hunter. 6 points for him. Garland for 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. He buries it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Towns for 3, and the Knicks another 3.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Outside Strus. Outside Hunter. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks with the lead. Towns for 3. No luck on that one. Strus against Anunoby. Outside Hunter. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Pure from three-point range. Hunter's got 9.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Outside Anunoby. They set the pick. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 2. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Garland. He has 7. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Three-pointer. Pass to Bridges. Another shot. And it's New York scoring again.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Now here's Garland. Right side Hunter. Out to Garland. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. As both teams trying to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Bridges doing a great job of getting on the inside to find a way to score.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Brunson against Garland. Clock at 6. Allen inside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Well, the defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Pass to Towns. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Back to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. Garland's got 10 points.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Brunson finds Bridges. Anunoby on the wing. Covered by Strus. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. He's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. Garland, no good. New York leading by 6, with Brunson being undersized. He has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
And he converts the layup.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Here's Brunson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Outside Garland. Back to Strus. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Down low. And Hart with a basket on the assist from Towns. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Not stopping on his way in. Hart going through the defense.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Outside Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Strus. And an Obi for three. The rebound by Garland.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Mobley. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Garland, the pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Mobley. That shot missing. Now it's Hart to the paint. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And we've reached the end of the third. New York out in front, leading by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Cavaliers trail by 6. On the court for the Cavaliers. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Garland in at the point guard position.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
And here's McBride. Pass to Payne. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Garland with the ball. Here's Wade. Back to Garland. Over Payne. And another basket for Cleveland.
Garland showing no lack of confidence on that jump shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here and some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Brunson. Garland for 3. Hart pulls it in. Knicks leading by 7. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Towns down low. Allen defending. And Anunoby finds Bridges. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Strus the pass to Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Brunson assertive on the take. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Right side Strus. Mobley outside. The 3 from Mitchell. On target from range. Mitchell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Bridges outside. And the Knicks miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Strus. Mobley outside. Garland feeling it out a bit. Driving in.
Well, the defense slow to react to Garland's play on that possession there. Instinctive to do whatever it takes to get to the foul line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings brings them within one.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Brunson, and he buries it.
Now that's one to remember.
Timeout.
What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Mitchell. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Outside Strus. Back to Mitchell. Over Bridges. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
19 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the line.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're losing by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And nails the tray.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Third team. Mikal Bridges.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Mitchell.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Fourth team foul. Josh Hart. At the
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
From deep, Strus. It's good from beyond the arc.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
first personal foul. Fifth team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Now here's White. Back to Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Now, here is Young. Stolen by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And with a good array of moves, Holiday can pull up for jumpers because he keeps defenders guessing.
To the inside. And the dunk by Rizachet.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Holiday, the pass to White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Drills the three-pointer.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Young. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. Celtics also with a sub. Al Horford. He's checked in for Jason Tatum. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Back to LeVert. Hawks passing it around. Young against Holiday. Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, LeVert. The Hawks again can't hit. Celtics leading by 6. And here's Holiday. Outside, White. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Back to White. Horford with a screen on LeVert. White wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here's Brown. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Daniels with it, working on Horford. Now Young. Porzingis with the block. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the three. Here's Shea. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Shea is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
And Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's man. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's Capella. Here's Shea. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
No, that's a great sign for Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Here's Pritchard. LeVert defending. Over to the left wing. Here's Shea. And the rejection by Tatum. Into the lane. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball.
Timeout.
Hometown hero and dedicated Hawks fan, Lil Yachty in attendance.
And the fans in Atlanta love him just as much as he loves his Hawks. When he performs here at halftime, it can be a bigger event than the game itself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Young is subbed in for Shea. And then for Boston, Zingas, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 6. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And here's Holiday, following the three-pointer by Trae Young, and the basket by Hauser.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Young.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Atlanta making some changes. Jalen Johnson's checked in for George Niang. Shea is coming in for Mann. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for LeVert. Brown kicks to Craig. Brown feeling out a bit. Off target with his 3. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Brown outside. Over in the corner, White. 27 seconds left in the first half. Count it.
I think you can count on Derek White to take smart shots, does so right there.
Young outside. 15 seconds left here in the second. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Okongwu. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front. They're up by 2. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The front court is Rizier and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Young drives in. And Daniels up top. White covering for the tie. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Daniels has got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Outside, Porzingis. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. He lobs it up, and Okongwu slams it in.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Pass to White. Tatum with it. Three-pointer. Tatum from 3.
You know, the ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Johnson finds Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu with a screen on Holiday. Young, good.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Pass to Porzingis. Takes it off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now Daniels. Rizier with it. 5 points in the game. Johnson sets the screen for Rizier. His three-pointers off the mark. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
1:16 left in the third. Shot by Johnson, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Tatum, that's good.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
And here is Okongwu. Pass to Rizier. Here's Johnson looking to end the run. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 6.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
The kick out to Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Young, no good. Johnson against Tatum. The rebound by Johnson. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Boston, Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. Pass to Bufkin. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Shoots over LeVert. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Back to man. Wide open. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And the basket by Hauser.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Up top, Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. Young, right side, driving to the basket. Good on the bucket.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Tatum on the wing. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end, he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Austin leading by 9. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 17 points here in the second half. Young against Howard. Johnson the screen. Young looking around. Johnson gets the bucket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Austin's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, White. They get a hand on it. Pass to Young. Here's the three. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc. And
White kicks to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Tatum, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And it's the Celtics ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Drains the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 9.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
He gets it in there. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Up top, Tatum. Covered by Johnson. So we see Boston get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really have. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And the starting lineup for Miami. They've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Burks. Wiggins outside. Adebayo with it. Back to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Towns. Here's Brunson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Has to Ware. Wiggins outside. Here's Ware from deep. And Anunoby pulls it down. Fires the 3. Hart can't hit. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Now here's Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns on a screen. Fires for 3. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 6 points.
They're picking his spots. Bridges does a great job of letting the game come to him.
1:56 left to play in the first. Here's Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Brunson with the bucket.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For the Knicks, Achua's checked in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's Wiggins. Adebayo in the post. Achua defending. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hard against Wiggins. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
Free throw good. Hart. Heat trail by 8. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Mitchell. And it's New York with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
McBride passes to Brunson. Over Adebayo. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Adebayo sets a screen. Down low. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Outside McBride. Adebayo against Achua. Here's McBride. Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. 9-point game. Love a screen on Achua. Clock at 4. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in at the 1. That's the group for New York starting the second. The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith checked in. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. Heat trail by 4. To the inside. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Anunoby on the take.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. Hero for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And yep, it's good. Bridges has got 8 points.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Larson. He's guarded by Bridges. Larson, no good. New York leading by 3. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Inside. Here's Robinson. And he banks in the layup.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Highsmith. Hero outside. And there's another one for the Heat.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A line change here for Miami. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. Over Mitchell. Rebound Miami.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Adebayo against Achua. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo passes to Burks. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Burks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Mitchell against Brunson. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And the Knicks making a change here.
Substitution for your Knicks, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Adebayo. Bridges against Burks. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Bridges against Burks. Outside Hart. Downs a screen on Adebayo. Hart from long range. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Hart with 4 on the clock. Here's Ware. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Tyler Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. From the arc. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 11 points.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
Heat leading by 4. Hero outside. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
They set the pick. Burks for 3. Buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They lead by 4. Wiggins outside. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Wiggins for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Exclamation 3 from Wiggins.
Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Hart. Towns outside. Now Bridges lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Burks. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here's Towns. And the layup is good.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Hero, the pass to Burks. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Burks. There's a screen. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Burks has got 6 here in the quarter.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Now here's Brunson. Towns outside. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. Heat leading by 8. Wiggins outside. Outside Burks. Pass to Hero. Anunoby against Adebayo to the middle. Ware, that's good. Ware's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
The versatility of Adebayo is so impressive. There aren't many bigs that can handle the ball and pass at the level he does.
Anunoby for 3. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Achua's checked in for New York. And Miami with a change here too. Robinson's checked in. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And just superb concentration from the crafty guard. Hero taking the contact like a champ.
Knicks trail by 10.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And here's Bridges. 4-3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Miami Heat earning this break in the action, up 10. Appearing. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Achua. And it's Towns in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Hero against Payne. Hero, no good. New York trailing. Towns passes to Payne. Achua with a screen on Robinson. And here's Payne outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And for Miami, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Hero outside. This one for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Adebayo, that's good.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Hero against Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Burks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Clock at 6. Hero, the pass to Burks. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Towns has got the ball here for New York. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Outside Burks. Adebayo sets a screen. The 3-ball. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 3. Down low. Here's Hart. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up. So he works hard to find the bucket.
Here's Brunson. Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Pass to Ware. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Out to the wing. Adebayo, a good look. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And here are the Heat. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. He connects! And that one brings him within 1.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Brunson passes to Towns.
Yes! All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. Now Brunson. Pass to Bridges to take the lead. And buries it from deep.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance. And trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these
The tip-off goes to Cleveland. Look at Cleveland's starting group. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Strus in at the 3.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
And so here's Cleveland following the 3 by Atlanta. Mobley finds Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Pass to Daniel. Back to Young. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Young pass to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Strus kicks to Garland. Screen by Allen. Garland, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mitchell against Johnson. Young from outside. Kept alive. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Young's got 5 points so far.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Back to Garland. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mann's checked in for Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young. Cleveland also making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Matt Strus. A nice shot by LeVert.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Pass to Hunter. From 13. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Man with it. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Rizachet, he's checked in for the Hawks. Cleveland also making some changes. Evan Mobley comes in for Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. Screen by Niang. With the drive. Chalk up 2 there.
And you can tell Rizachet has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Here's Jerome. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hunter with a screen on LeVert. Garland with it. Working on Niang. That's tipped. Rizachet with it. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got George Niang. Rizachet is out there with LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Capella in at the 5. Pass to Hunter. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Mann's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Bufkin. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. With the floater. Good D by Mobley.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And the call will be against George Niang. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mitchell, he's checked in for Hunter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Mobley is screened. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Young against Garland. With some arc. Young, good. Young's got 4 this quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Strus. Bangs home the trifecta. Strus has got 5.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Mobley. And Hunter subbed in for Ty Jerome. Now Daniels, covered by Mitchell. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Daniels, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And here is Hunter. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Thompson. And Evan Mobley subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. The Cavaliers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. No one near him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
A nice shot by Young.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Shea. 5 points in the game. That shot wide open. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Young, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Okongwu with a screen on Garland. Young with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
And here's Strus for three. It's good from long range. Strus has got 8.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Back to Young. Over Garland. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Mobley wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Shea. He has 5. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Shea. Mann's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Young. A switch here also for Cleveland. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. LeVert against Garland. Count that bucket. He has 5.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Pass to Hunter. Mitchell outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Outside Garland. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer. And that's now 6 points for Johnson. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks on top, leading by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Jerome passes to Garland. Strus kicks to Hunter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Wade dishes to Garland. 4 on the shot clock. Jerome drills it from outside. Jerome's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's LeVert. Pass to Capella. Here's Krejci. Here's Niang. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Allen, and here is Mitchell. Back to Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Now Johnson. A minute 50 left in the game. That 3 off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against it next time.
Here's Allen. Banked in off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Out up there for Johnson, and stolen by Mobley. Now Cleveland moving it up. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Here's Young. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Young's got 19 points.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
For 3, Mitchell. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them the lead.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Garland kicks to Mitchell to take the lead. Got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Young inside, guarded by Garland. It counts, and the foul. Here's Garland, picks one up. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now, here is Young. In the post, it'll be Johnson Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Shea in at the 3 spot.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Here's Mitchell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Okongwu a screen. Down low. Shea in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Garland. Connects from downtown.
And I like it. The game plan is simple. Keep getting Garland the ball. It is that simple, and it's working.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Young. Pass to Shea. Daniels kicks to Young. Just 4 to shoot. It falls!
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Here's Mitchell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is. And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Young for 3. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Pass to Young. High post shot. No good. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here.
An old-fashioned Eastern Conference brawl.
Oh, man, I tell you, when you get two powerhouse teams together from the East, it just has a different feel to it. It's just different. Almost like rewinding the clock and going back to the future a bit.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding his shot.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Now here's Tatum. Over on Antetokounmpo, and it's Tatum missing. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by White. Count that bucket.
And Antetokounmpo, his jump shot continues to look better and better. When he's pulling up like that, the defense is cooked.
Back to Tatum. to Holiday. Over Lillard. Rebounded by Kuzma.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall. You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Prince. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo for three. The rebound, Celtics. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
And Allie, thanks. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Now here's Portis. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Portis.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all three levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Here's Brown.
Oh! Wow.
Get out
Come
the way!
with authority. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Sims. Trent outside. Puts up a three. And it's Kornet with a rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 3-point lead. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And then Portis with the dunk.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
Here's Pritchard, still without a bucket. Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Celtics. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward.
The physicality of Jason Tatum, an understated and overlooked part of his game.
Porter from outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Porter. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Antetokounmpo against Craig. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Horford, a screen on Porter. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's the 3. Porter's shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. Now Horford. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Trent outside. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Outside Tatum. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Back to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Offensive board. Outside Holiday. And here's Porzingis. Launches it. Oh, KP with the 3.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
Portis outside. Kuzma outside. Lopez, the screen on Brown. Kuzma, the open look. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Kuzma's got his second basket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Brown looking around. Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple. With 1 on the clock. And he can't get that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Kuzma against Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. And here's Brown for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. 4 on the clock. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Knocks down the triple. Porzingis has got 6.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in. There's a minute 54 left in the third. And here's Lillard. Pass to Prince from downtown. And another miss by Milwaukee. It's Brown on the wing to the inside. KP wrecks the rim.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Antetokounmpo, left side. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Antetokounmpo's got 8 here in this quarter.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Right side Tatum takes the 3, and Tatum drills the 3.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Antetokounmpo inside. He's got 14. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Inside. Pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Trent's shot is off. It's Brown on the wing. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
The third quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front, up 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Jason Tatum, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
On the wing, Tatum, guarded by Trent. It's Tatum, working inside.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Outside, Green. No good with the triple. Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum, beyond the arc, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. White, the pass to Porzingis. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Kuzma. Lillard against Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Tatum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points in the quarter.
The size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown against Kuzma. Lopez passes to Lillard. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Porzingis. White against Prince. Back to White. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Again, the miss by Boston. Kuzma against Brown. The floater. Money. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Outside White. Tatum with a screen. 3-pointer. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Lillard against Holiday. Pass to Prince for 3. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
Hey, guys, that's exactly why Prince is out there in these moments. Big-time shot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The flop is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Lillard passes to Prince. Lopez for 3. Off target from downtown. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as
might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Bridges passes to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Hart wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. That's to Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got 5 points so far.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Towns a screen on Young. Brunson the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Hart. After the miss from Trae Young. He had a nice open look right there.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Young against Bridges. On the wing, Daniels. Clock at 6. On the wing, Johnson. Rebounded by Hart.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Brunson. On the wing. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now being assertive.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. The Knicks also changing it up. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Shots good from Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. To the paint. The shot's good from Achua.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Young with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Here's McBride. And here's Brunson outside. Connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 8.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here is Young. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 12.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Brunson outside. Towns a screen on Young. And again, it's New York.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Miles McBride out there with Cameron Payne. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There's the pick. Tries the spin move. 5 to shoot. Reza Shea off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks with the lead. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. The Knicks leading by 4. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Hits it from three-point range. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that was not an easy shot. Cam Payne making it look like it was.
Pass to man. Takes a 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's McBride. A dunk by Achiuwa.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for George Niang. Daniels is checked in for Mann. Young is subbed in for Reza Shea. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move. Young's got 15 points. And, Bray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Young pass to LeVert. Here is Daniels to the inside. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Young.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Brunson kicks to Achiuwa. Brunson outside. .44 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
On the wing, Johnson. There's the drive. Oh.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Brunson against Young. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Young. New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Towns fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
The free throw drops for Towns. The Hawks trail by 10. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here's Daniels. Nothing on the board. Pass to Young. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. New York leading by 10. Brunson with a head of steam. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out, try to get that kind of contact.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Hart, that's good.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
The Hawks trail by 13. Young pass to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Daniels. Johnson with a screen on Bridges. Daniels, no good. For New York, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Towns, the pass to Hart. Here's Brunson, defended by Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Daniels inside the line. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Young fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so it's New York Holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne at the point.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Pass to Capella.
Capella's got to use the tools that he has, and it's that size on offense that he can command the defense's attention.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Pass to Towns. Buries it from three-point range.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
And so Young nails them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Down by 15. Johnson outside. Pass to Daniels. It's Young on the wing. Inside. Okongwu down low. Defended by Towns. Here's Bridges. 1:56 left in the 4th. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Towns. Okongwu grabs the board.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Young. That one's not going to go. Brunson with some nice D. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Young. Brunson the pass to Towns. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
What makes Young really tough to corral is he has that great spatial awareness out there.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Young nails them both. .105 left in the 4th quarter. The Knicks leading by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Knicks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
That way. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson from downtown. Knocks down the three ball.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Knicks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one.
Up in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Bucks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Now here's Garland. Allen outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
The BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 4-point game. Garland, the pass to Strus. And here's Mobley. The three from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Lopez against Allen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Lopez. Pass to Portis. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No good on the shot. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Hunter against Portis. Here's the 3. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Hunter. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Lillard passes to Kuzma. Out to the right wing. Here's Portis. And the bucket is good.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
The Cavs have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Hunter, and he gets it to go off the front iron.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Lillard, and the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Outside Porter. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Jerome, that's good. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players. Oh, wow! Incredible! Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Portis. And Prince is subbed in for Green. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Green. Here's Jerome. Pass to Hunter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Back to Hunter. Garland finds Mobley. Now Hunter. 3-pointer. Counted from distance. Hunter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Pass to Prince. Porter against Garland. Left side Porter. Picked by Prince. 18 feet out. Again, Milwaukee.
Taking us back to my days. A mid-range jumper from Porter Jr. I didn't know those were allowed anymore.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Porter. Garland for 3 with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
I tell you, give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Kuzma against Strus. Here's Garland. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Well, you ignore the contact, finish the shot. Great concentration from Mr. Garland.
Oh, Dame time!
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
To the paint. Here's Strus. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Prince. Portis outside. Kuzma with the ball. 4-3. Hunter with the rebound. Garland for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Cleveland leading. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court right now for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Over Prince. Donovan Mitchell with a nice move. Mitchell's got 15.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Here's Prince. Still no points. Here's Lillard. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. Lopez with the steal. To the inside. Tipped. 3 on 3. Garland with the ball. This one for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Oh, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Here's Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Outside Strus. High arcing shot. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Strus. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Prince. Now here's Lopez. To the left wing. Lillard, the open look. Nice shot from the wing. Lillard's got 9 points now in the second half.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. So both teams changing it up here. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter here. Fires from way outside. And no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Cleveland on top, up 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Garland with a screen on Trent. Pass to Garland. Over Porter. And the shot is good by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Here's Trent. Strus grabs the miss.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Garland with a screen on Green. From outside the arc. That one's good. Garland for 3. And now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Mobley against Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Antetokounmpo against Mobley. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Mobley. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Lillard.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Lopez. Bucks trail by 8. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. In close, Antetokounmpo delivers.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Garland against Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Damian Lillard picks one up.
This is exactly the kind of aggression from Darius Garland that changes the feel of the game, just works his way inside and forces the defense to foul.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Shoots over Mobley. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Outside Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. There's the 3. Cleveland again missing. Antetokounmpo inside. Allen defending. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Allen.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Strus the pass to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Connects from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 10.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Jerome. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
Matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 spot. Bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Pass to Ware. Shoots it. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Clearly a foul.
Atlanta shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richache is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor. Johnson gets the bucket. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
2:49 left in the first. And here's the fast break. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 7.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. So it's the Hawks now, after the Heat pick up 2. Young for 3. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Has to wear. Here's Wiggins. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Now, Reza Shea. High post Johnson. Here's Reza Shea, covered by Wiggins, and the dunk by Reza Shea.
Yeah, if you give Reza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Burks the pass to Wiggins. Back to Burks. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Now, here's Okongwu. Pass to Young. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Now, here's Burks. The floater. And Hero with the layup. Hero's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Heat lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Kevin Love out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Niang. Pass to Reza Shea. That 3 off the mark. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 7 points.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Bucket is good. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Hero kicks to Ware. Pass to Burks. Outside, Hero. Anderson the screen. Shot's good by Hero. He's got 9. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
So here's Burks. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. The tray. The rebound by Niang.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Capella. Can't get it to fall. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Robinson passes to Hero. Anderson the screen. Hero finds Anderson. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Hawks trailing. Here's LeVert. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
I love how tenacious LeVert is. Fantastic job of just knifing inside and forcing the D to react.
And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Robinson, that's good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Over Burks. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 9 points for Bam Adebayo.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And get ready for the fan sports shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Young's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Atlanta. Pass to Burks. In the corner, it's Wiggins. From deep, Adebayo cans it from downtown. Adebayo's got 12 points in the game.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. I had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Back to Young from deep. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the basket is good. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A 2-point game. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Here's Ware following the basket by Trae Young. And it's Wiggins missing. 1:31 left in the third. Young dishes to Johnson. And Adebayo sends it back.
You got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now here's Burks. Wiggins outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Count it. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
Here's Hero. And it's good, 2 points. Hero's got 13.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Pass to Daniels. Johnson outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat. And then for Atlanta, George Niang, he's checked in for Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. Now, here is Robinson. Adebayo with the bucket.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Rizichet. Sinks the triple. He's got 6.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Outside, Hero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls, so both teams making some changes here. And Hero drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 3. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks trail by 3. We've got Duncan Robinson, and it's Hero in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Robinson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Robinson's got the lead up to 4 now for Miami. Here's Krejci. Now LeVert. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Now, Hero. Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside. Shoots over Rizichet. And that one's good. Wiggins. And the Heat lead by 6.
And Wiggins can take the mid-range when he has to. His touch makes that an option.
Hero against Young. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
He takes it in.
And when talking about the pressure Young puts on the defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Miami.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Okongwu with a screen on Hero. Shots good from Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Shots good from Young.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Hero with it. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson kicks to Daniels. Shoots over Burks. Daniels, no good.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Hero passes to Ware. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good.
Well, not really much you could do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Here's Young. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. Young dishes to Johnson. Here is Daniels. Burks covering. Daniels kicks to Young. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
He had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. For 3. Rebound by the Heat. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Now at the line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Daniel from outside trains it from downtown. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Second intentional foul. Penalty.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so it's Miami winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final second. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.